On May 20th, at 4 in the morning, 8,000 people at Meta woke up to an email. Their badge wouldn't work anymore. Their Slack was already disabled. Most of them were senior. Most of them were damn good at their jobs, and most of them had no idea it was coming. But this is not a Meta story. Meta is just one slice of a number that should stop you dead in your tracks. Since January of this year, more than 100,000 people have lost their jobs in tech, and by the end of the year, that number is on track to hit 370,000. I want to talk about where every single one of those people should be going next, because there is a window opening right now that most of them don't even know exists. And if you've ever spent a single day in sales, this video is for you. Here is the part nobody is saying out loud. These layoffs aren't because the economy is bad, and they're not because these companies are losing money. Meta is one of the most profitable companies on earth. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, they are printing cash. They are cutting people on purpose. They are cutting people to fund AI. That sentence sounds like a tragedy, but it is also the single biggest business opportunity I have seen in 25 years of building companies. I'm going to show you exactly why and what you should do about it this week. Not this quarter, this week. Let's look at the receipts. Meta, 8,000 laid off on May 20th, 6,000 more open roles canceled, and 7,000 workers reshuffled into AI pods. Zuckerberg is moving $135 billion into AI infrastructure this year alone. PayPal, 4,800 jobs cut, which is 20% of the entire company. Cisco, 4,000 jobs gone in a single quarter, and their CEO came right out and said the money is moving to silicon, optics, and AI. Cloudflare, 1,100 employees gone. Atlassian, 1,600, 10% of staff. Then last week, the one that should have made every single consultant in America sit up. McKinsey laid off 200 of their own consultants. Read that sentence again. McKinsey laid off consultants. The firm that gets paid $5,000 an hour to tell other companies how to handle disruption couldn't handle their own. Here is the math driving every single one of these layoffs. The four biggest tech companies, Alphabet, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, are going to spend close to $700 billion this year alone on AI infrastructure. Data centers, chips, power, and models. That money has to come from somewhere, so it's coming from headcount. Every white-collar job that AI can plausibly do 12 months from now is being moved off the payroll today to fund the build-out that will replace it tomorrow. The Microsoft AI chief said it out loud just 2 weeks ago. He said, quote, "We're going to have human-level performance on most, if not all, professional tasks within 18 months," end quote. That is the CEO of AI at Microsoft, not a hype merchant on Twitter. He is the guy with the actual budget. So if you are a senior engineer, a marketing manager, a financial analyst, a paralegal, or a corporate sales rep, that statement is about you. But here is what nobody in the headlines is telling you. All 700 billion of those AI dollars are pointed at enterprise, at the Fortune 500, and at the customers who can pay millions a year in cloud bills. Meanwhile, there are 33 million small and medium-sized businesses in the United States. 33 million. The plumber, the dental practice, the HVAC company, the med spa, the law firm with 7 attorneys, and the roofing company doing $12 million a year. Not a single one of them is on a Microsoft enterprise contract. Not a single one of them is hiring a McKinsey team. Not a single one of them knows how to deploy a voice AI that answers their missed calls at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. But every single one of them is losing money every single day because of the gap between what AI can now do and what they actually have running in their business. That gap is the opportunity. That gap is where you go. Here is what I have been watching for the last 2 years. The people who are absolutely crushing it as AI consultants right now, adding clients at $3,000 to $10,000 a month and building real, predictable, recurring revenue, they are not developers. They are not data scientists. They are not from OpenAI. They are experienced salespeople. Why? Because the bottleneck for the local business owner is not the technology. The technology is solved. You can deploy a working voice AI agent in a few hours now, not months. Tools like Retell, Vapi, Synthflow, the plumbing is already done. The bottleneck is trust. The bottleneck is somebody walking into the owner's office, sitting across from them, understanding their business, and saying, "Here is what is bleeding money for you. and here is exactly what I am going to install to stop it. That is a sales conversation, not a coding conversation. If you have spent 10 years closing deals, running discovery calls, and building rapport with business owners, you already have the rarest skill in this market. You just don't have the offer yet. Every laid-off corporate AE I know has been trained to sell $100,000 enterprise contracts. The exact same skill, pointed at a $5,000 a month AI retainer for a local service business, is a license to print money. Because the local owner is starving for help and the corporate competition does not even exist at this price point. So, what does the offer look like, concretely? I teach a model called the 5-agent AI system. 5 things that every owner-operated service business needs running 24/7 that none of them have today. 1. A missed call handler that calls back automatically inside 60 seconds with a real voice that can book the appointment. 2. A lead reactivation agent that goes through the last 2 years of dead leads in their CRM and resurrects 10 to 15% of them. 3. An AI appointment booker that handles inbound and outbound scheduling without anyone on staff lifting a finger. 4. A follow-up sequencer that runs the human feeling outreach the owner keeps promising himself he'll set up but never does. And 5. An upsell agent that re-engages existing customers at the exact right moment. Conservative math dictates that one client with one 5-agent install adds $150,000 in annual value to their business. You charge a $3,500 to $10,000 a month retainer, you deliver in weeks rather than months, and you keep the client as long as the system runs, which is forever. 3 clients on the low end is 6 figures of recurring revenue, and 10 clients is a massive business. So if you are watching this and you just got laid off, or you can see your number coming up, stop sending your resume into the same broken funnel as the other 99,000 people. Stop trying to land another corporate job at a company that is actively reorganizing to need fewer of you. The opportunity is not in begging for a seat at a table that is shrinking. The opportunity is walking down the street to the 33 million businesses nobody is serving and bringing them the tools the Fortune 500 is spending billions on. I run a free school community for sales pros making this exact pivot, and the link is right below in the description. I post the playbook, the scripts, the tools, and the qualified warm appointments that we hand to members every single month. You don't need permission and you don't need to be technical. You just need to make the decision. If this resonated, hit subscribe, because next week I'm going to break down why $5,000 an hour consultants are about to go extinct and exactly what is replacing them. That one is going to ruffle some serious feathers. I'll see you in the next one.